morning, Mark Soderberg with ADM Investor Services with your morning ag market outlook for Tuesday, February the 11th. Well, quite rather uneventful trade here overnight with prices mostly higher, fractionally higher right now in both corn and beans. 4 to 5 better now in the wheat near session highs, while meal prices are up $1.50. Oil has drifted about 10 to 15 points lower. Traders will likely quickly move past today's USDA WASDE report and refocus their attention on Trump's tariff talk along with South American weather. I see no change in ending stocks for either corn or wheat, with stocks remaining at 1.54 billion bushels and 798 million respectively. In corn, the average trade guess is looking for about a 15 million bushel reduction in stocks due to higher usage. I think that argument could be made for higher exports and maybe ethanol as well. However, the USDA did lower their export forecast last month to help offset this sharply lower production, so I think it would be unusual for them to do an about face here so quickly. So look for no change. I see bean ending stocks dropping 10 million bushels to 370 due to higher crush. Historically, there is a tendency for corn stocks to fall here in the February report. Since 2010, stocks have fallen 10 times, while up only 3 times and unchanged twice. Price reaction, however, tells a different story. Prices did close lower in 10 out of the past 15 years. In beans, a similar story. Stocks fallen 7 out of the last 15 years, unchanged 4 times and up 4 times. Oddly enough, however, spot bean prices have closed higher on the February report day now for the past 7 years. Not much, about a 50-50 proposition when looking at wheat. In South America and in Argentina, I think we'll see slightly lower production for both corn and beans, while in Brazil, I look for about a 2 to 3 million metric ton increase in soybeans, up from an already record high at 169 million metric tons. Leaning lower here on the corn with the planting delays that we've seen to date. Weather-wise, we expected to see extreme heat in Argentina for a few more days, mostly in the central and northern locations, before some relief is expected in the form of scattered showers. Additional rains are expected, really expect a much more active pattern here the second half of February, with several chances for rain. However, likely already seen reversal with damage with the early heat and dryness. In Brazil, an above normal precipitation pattern is expected across the deep south and Rio Grande do Sul, along with the northern portions of Mato Grosso. However, much of the central portion of the country, including southern Mato Grosso do Sul, Paraná, and Sao Paulo, will see a much drier pattern, which would allow bean harvest and second crop corn plantings to begin to accelerate as we hit mid-February. An active jet stream here in the U.S. as well, bringing a mix of rain, sleet, and snow across much of the nation's midsection ahead of the frigid outbreak here this upcoming holiday weekend. March corn just hovering here below that $5 level, awaiting today's USDA data. Demand does remain strong, as evident by recent sales to Mexico. Next key resistance for the spot contract is 508. March beans clinging very close to this 1050 level. Brazilian basis has recovered a bit on the slow harvest to date, which I'm thinking will start to be a little bit short-lived given this favorable conditions across the central portion of the country. And wheat catching a little bit of a short covering bounce here. Snow out ahead of this weekend's frigid outbreak should provide a layer of protection against winter kill, however. So good luck with today's USDA reports. We'll be back at about a little bit after 11 o'clock with a recap of what the USDA had to say. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great day.